The Surgeon of Death, Law, Eustass Kid, and Killer, the man who took down Basil Hawkins, went from Big Mom and Kaido to Blackbeard and Big Boss Red Hair Shanks, which is hype but messed up as well. One thing I do know, they're not gonna win. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna win. It's actually worse. They can't win because these characters are too built up. Shanks and Blackbeard, no contest. But I love their confidence, especially Kid, who has the Yonko's full crew, the fleet, the allies, the previous beef, of course, the giants that Big Mom so wanted so much. This is going to be an all-out war, which makes it even better. I wonder how Luffy's reaction will be to the end of this battle, with Dory and Broggy, Luffy's friends, Shanks, Luffy's role model, and Kid, Luffy's rival that he teamed up with in Wano. I do believe that Shanks and Kid will be probably one of the craziest battle ever. And Kid looks heavily outnumbered. That's why you see the title. Shanks vs. Kid is completely one-sided. It looks completely one-sided. I'm going to do a deep dive on chapter 1076. Now, I do want to say this. Shout out to Zaki01 for his Shanks video predicting this exact chapter, which was scary. Of course, I might join and collab with him on a stream tonight talking about the chapter, but go to his channel and turn on notification and watch that video, and you might see a stream too, so the hype is real. So when we first go to Elbaf, I won't lie to you guys, it reminded me of chapter 1, Romance Dawn, when Luffy's in the bar and Makino and the Red Hair Pirates. Chapter 1, the little kid wanting to join Red Hair Shanks. We have the pre-time skip new recruit to the Red Hair Pirates, Rockstar, reporting that Kid is attacking them. And Shanks wonders, is this good timing or bad timing? Just about to pretty much depart from Elbaf. So honestly, I'm giving Shanks a side eye because it looks like he was trying to say that it might be bad timing that Kid pulled up, because maybe Kid might actually do damage, because he already seen the Red Hair Eustass Kid Pirates come pull up and Kid lost an arm. But now he's thinking they just beat Big Mom. Maybe it's bad timing. It was also cool to see that Shanks meets his old friends, with the chapter is actually named after old friends, Dory and Broggy, who we all know were fighting on Little Garden for years. And Luffy kind of put an end to that in that whole arc. And Shanks thought they were dead, but looks they're alive. And one of my favorite moments of the chapter is Benn Beckman comments, "The enemy's really angry at us." And Lucky Roo replies, "Haha, Beck, you don't say." Because he's pretty much implying that Benn Beckman took Kid's arm. He's saying the grudge he has not against the Red Hair Pirates per se, it's more so you when it comes to the Red Hair Pirates. I love that we saw the excitement that Yasop had. He was really excited about Boss about to fight. And Shanks said, "Don't worry, I won't let this island turn into a battlefield," telling the Elbaf people that he's probably gonna take this war to the seas, kind of how Blackbeard and Law were fighting on the seas. And then Shanks says Rockstar relayed this message: "Do you really want to fight me now, Kid? Or do you just want to leave your road poneglyphs and disappear?" We just recently found out that Shanks wants to claim the One Piece, and now he's playing a bully captain, trying to bully Kid and saying, "Yo, leave your poneglyphs because you do not want to fight me. I'm too strong." But Kid's thinking, "I just fought Big Mom, so this is exciting." Now Kid also replies, "There's a bunch of ships under the Red Hair Pirates banner pulling up in the shadows." Of course, we see Eustass Kid also grabbing his arm, and Killer says, "We couldn't even see Shanks last time we fought these guys. We got beat up to the pulp, and you lost an arm, Kid." And he does that smile laugh, and I'm just thinking, yo, if you weren't the vice captain of this crew, I think Kid would have snuffed this guy, because that was definitely disrespectful, Killer. But it's true, he's speaking facts. Killer then just says, "You might not just lose your arm, you might lose your entire life." Killer's being very honest, he's being very logical, but sometimes you don't want to hear that, but sometimes it's good to hear that. And this is definitely one of those moments that's good to hear, because this is definitely a big possibility. Then we cut to the girls loving Shanks and Benn Beckman, really putting Benn Beckman and Shanks at a really high level this chapter. Like, we've had Benn Beckman at a high level with Kizaru and all that, but this just made Benn Beckman even look better. He even says, "We don't do that, paying the tribute and whatnot. We just protect because we want to protect." I love the Red Hair Pirates and their beliefs. And then Kid replies, "That's only if I lose, right?" And we see the veins popping out. I'll give you a little bit of a sweat, of course, because he's going up against a Yonko and their entire army. And honestly, I think this was a very, very cool way to end the chapter, seeing Shanks and Kid in the last panel. Fury Warriors about to clash, kind of paralleled Law and Blackbeard fighting. And for some reason, I'm more excited to see this Kid versus Shanks than the Law versus Blackbeard. For some reason, I feel like Kid is gonna do something crazy, but I truly can't perceive Shanks getting damaged by anybody other than Luffy and Blackbeard right now in the current story. But all in all, the hype is real. Of course, the chapter also had some really big moments that were, how do I say this, made smaller because of the Kid and Shanks hype. Luffy and Lucci teaming up, Lucci talking about I'm gonna kill you, and Luffy saying you can't beat me. Of course, then we see Gear Force Luffy, Lucci in his hybrid form, Zoro and Kaku do a team up attack against the Seraphim and destroy them. The Seraphim has, of course, Mr. One's stealth ability, the Dice Fruit. And honestly, I feel like this is one of the most coolest moments in the entire series, seeing these guys team up after Enies Lobbying Water 7, one of my top 3 favorite arcs. And then we finally see Stella Vegapunk captured with some blood coming down his head, and other CPs 5, CP7, CP8 also captured, who haven't ate that much in 2 months. Now we're getting close to the trader, and I think it might be Shaka. He is the Logic 01, so I definitely think it could be Shaka. Now I have one big question. Could Eustass Kid defeat Red Hair Shanks? And I'm going to give my opinion on this right now. Me personally, story-wise, I wouldn't mind Kid defeating Shanks. But logically, Kid is not strong enough to beat Shanks. First of all, Shanks' Haki had Greenbow tripping. Don't forget that the end of Wano, Greenbow was tripping. And I got a Greenbow video coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But also, yes, I know Law got stronger after fighting the Yonko, just like Kid got stronger after fighting the Yonko, when Law used an extreme amount of Haki to get out of Doc Q's disease. Kid definitely has some more other than just awakening to use against Shanks. He has Conqueror's Haki, don't forget that. So the potential for Conqueror's Haki coding is still there. And I do want to say this. Kid did get hit by a Conqueror's Haki attack. Full Gora is coded with Conqueror's Haki. A lot of people don't know that. So there's potential for Kid to be extremely powerful. The thing is, Shanks is a character just like Blackbeard that's been hyped for so long that I just don't see Law or Kid defeating these characters. So logically, I might do a power scaling video on my channel Dripco. You guys can check that out on Dripco, where I do could Kid defeat Shanks. And it's going to be really good to watch, so definitely subscribe to that channel. I'll put the link in the description for that channel. But honestly, Kid versus Shanks, you know what's crazy? I want Kid to win, I want Shanks to win. I like both of these characters. That's why I was so hyped. I felt like I woke up in Elbaf reading this chapter. It was super exciting, and all in all, it was just pure greatness. Now, of course, watch this Yonko Big Mom video I made, since the guy who defeated Big Mom just got a lot of hype in the recent chapter. See how powerful Big Mom was. And honestly, I love this chapter. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but that's just my thoughts. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I want to see you guys' comments. Like and share if you enjoyed. Like and share if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more One Piece content. I'm the Legend Mac, and I'm gone.